That's already a dangerous start. I'm joined by Rick State once again here. Here we go. We got the initial bands of Warbeast, Tremble, Parasite, and Behemoth. Midas into Magmus, Engineer into Clanks, and now Gladiator coming out. But again, Clanks is always so scary to give up to Immaboy.
Well, there could be something special about this engineer. I don't want to say it yet because I don't want to ruin something that they might do someday. But if it does come up to that, there is something special they do with that engineer. So
does it have to do with the Clanks?
No. Just what they do with the hero, how they run the hero. I guess.
Okay. Is it a jungling engineer? See, now I'm just gonna sit here guessing.
I mean, it's pretty odd. I mean, it's not anything like super special, but I think it's gonna be. I think it's gonna be, but it's just because he plays it a lot in TMM, so
okay.
I might as well just say it. He plays it in TMM. It's fine. STST plays it a lot, Suicide, and he 9 out of 10 times will win the lane, and I've seen him do it in scrims as well. Okay. So he actually has killed the Suicide and the carry multiple times. So
how?
He's very comfortable on the hero.
Does he go mines by chance?
He does. He goes level 1 mines, and he knows how to instantly blow them up as well. So there's a talent to that.
Okay, I like it.
So if it does happen, he has run it a lot. So normally when I see them pick it, I just assume it will most likely be Suicide instead of support.
Huh. Well, that would be something. Yeah, that would be interesting here. We'll see if we'll see if 2-0's, at that point if wanting to try something pretty crazy like that. Now, again, I was also looking at the group standings, kind of updating things as they're how they're currently looking here, and you see with the results that we have leading up to this. I mean, 2-0 right now themselves, they're 2-0-1 with 6 points, so they already down 1-0, but they wouldn't mind a split out of this one themselves. So I mean, they're definitely still playing for quite a bit here. Again, with still a lot more to be played throughout this week and into the weekend here and whatnot. So, but wait and see how it continues to develop now. So that is something, though, with the engineer. Wild Soul, Lord Salforce, Deadlift, Sandwraith, Illuna, and Silhouette are the bans here so far.
Yeah. Clanks.
And then there's Clanks, yeah.
On the Immaboy hands. Good hero against Clanks, at least, the Arachna, but
yep.
It's just Immaboy is one of those people on Clanks that I feel like even if you had a whole team that countered him, he'd still do phenomenally and still win the game for his team. So it's just one of those heroes that I just would never want to play against with him on. And I have in TMM once, and I was scared.
Yeah.
It wasn't fun. So, yeah, it's just you want to counter him, and I mean they've done a good job. I mean those are 3 pretty good heroes: Engineer, Gladiator, and Arachna against the Clanks. So we'll just have to see how they do against it.
Yep, that's where you kind of think to yourself that, all right, well, they have ways to deal with it, so maybe that's why they're willing to give it up. But I feel like we've said that before, and we've seen that before, and it just doesn't matter. So we're gonna see again right here. Will this be a dominating performance of the Clanks or not by Immaboy? Now, again, we have stressed, like, yes, the hero has been nerfed a little bit, and people in general just are a little bit more comfortable playing against him, but it's still a very worthy argument to be made that he should probably be banning it against him. Anyways, he's picked, so we'll see if 2-0, how they're up for the challenge here. Their final pick coming out now. Again, especially if that is truly a Suicide Engineer, I would have to think they're going to finish with a support. So this is going to give us some information now.
Yeah, I'll definitely give it away. Yeah, I mean, I would like to see the Engineer Suicide. I mean, it's a lot of fun to watch, so I have to see if he ends up doing it. But really favoring this Hellborn draft right now, even with the fun the Legion draft could be, that's just a really solid Hellborn draft, and it's got a good supporting cast for the Clanks, so they're going to have to be pretty careful.
I kind of want them to go like a hidden support. Okay, never mind.
All right, I'm wrong. They're not doing it.
Yep.
But what are they doing?
Unless it's the support Midas. It's still possible.
Cyrox is on it.
Oh, they're not readied up yet, so we can't.
Come on, swap it. Marcus Moy, swap with STST. Do it.
Until we see the final pick here of ECX, we're probably not going to see the ready up here yet. Gonna wait till they pick their 5th. Keep them guessing here. Yeah, I wonder if ECX is aware of this potential strategy here. Or not, but... Or if that would even change it up anyways, but... They, on the other hand, are probably more looking for a jungler?
A jungler, yeah. Unless they want to run...
Oh, okay.
Okay, I was about to say, unless they want to run a dual mid.
Yeah.
And giving Nier the mag. So Nier is going to be suiciding.
Okay, Cyrox is playing the Midas.
Ah, they give STST the NG. Okay.
So well, it still doesn't mean that that's going to be a suicide. Now, it just might be that he's just simply more comfortable on Engineer.
Well, Pexu playing the Gladiator makes me think he's going to jungle it.
That's true. Yeah, no, this suicide NG we actually could still see.
It's a potential.
Huh.
So, yeah.
Does he port to the top lane? Is he going to do that? I want to see this.
I think he has once. I can't be 100% certain, but I feel like he has.
No. Okay.
Nope, they're all running bot. He didn't even
did
buy
get
it.
mines, though.
Yeah. He bought something, so he's buying right now.
He did get the mines. Yeah, so Midas buying the wards and everything, so definitely a main support Midas here. All right, so they do kind of make it a little interesting here. So, I was getting to this point. I called it a hidden support, I think. Well, what I meant by that is for that final pick to maybe be like a Hellbringer or something where you wouldn't be sure, is that a support? But they already had a Midas who could have been a support, and sure enough ends up being one here. So kind of hiding that strategy a little bit, and it's going to be interesting to see if ECX is able to pick up on this. Now, look at this here. Play some mine. They're going to get them right into it. I don't know if they're going to really be able to do much with it, though, yeah.
Yeah,
so that's a little unfortunate, too, though, I feel like, because now it gives this information that he went mines, and it really didn't do a whole lot. And actually, Midas is caught here. He's going to die.
Yep.
Pexu's just, like, full rage mode right here now.
Yeah.
No, Cyrox just got caught. And yeah, at the same time, I'm sure that was a little bit of a troll there, but yeah, you got to... He was, especially as a support Midas here and everything, like, why was he that far up? But
yeah. Interesting misplay. I mean, the engineer is suicide, though.
All right, so he is going suicide here.
Oh, good. Now I don't feel bad for giving away something eventually. Now I don't feel bad.
Yeah, no, there are, like my rule of thumb on that, like, if they like tell you like in person, like if you talk about strategy and they're like, oh yeah, so we got the secret strategy, like then it's you probably shouldn't say it. But if you like witnessed it yourself in TMM or scrimmage, like I mean that's fair game in my opinion. So
that's true. Yeah,
that should be.
Especially if it's in a scrim. So
yeah.
All right. So yeah, definitely don't feel bad, and it'll be definitely be exciting. Nier is actually top lane. Okay.
Oh, look at this STST just kind of runs up to Clanks now. I don't think he expected Magnus to be here.
Nope.
Oh, the Suicide NG is not having the greatest start, unfortunately.
No. It's, because, I mean, they have Tundra Oh, you know what? Yeah, it's the Tundra Suicide. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So we actually should have expected that. I guess maybe the same reason I didn't think Magnus would be up here, but it is Nier second supporting.
Yeah, again, Zane plays a Suicide Tundra, so I really, that's an oversight if he just simply thought that, but the way he ran up, it did seem like that was the case. He was not expecting somebody else to be there. So, it's unfortunate, I got to say. Like, I'm not trying to be biased here or anything, but I really was excited to see this potentially new, pretty interesting strategy here from a Suicide Engineer. But, already getting or not even bloodlust, but getting killed off the bat here, getting a lot of extra farm to Clanks now. His positioning, I mean, the whole surprise of the mines were completely foiled again from the very beginning, really. So that's a little unfortunate, but we'll see how he recovers here and is able to perform. I mean, the mines are they're almost like Slither wards in a sense that it's going to kind of give him some vision in terms of people maybe coming in to gank him here if he wants to use them that way.
They do have a free farming Soul Stealer though, and I mean, the hero's strong. The hero can do a lot, but it's got to do well, better than this Pebbles is already doing, and Pebbles is going to have Boots Bottle by 2 minutes, so that Bloodlust kill really helping him out.
Soul Stealer here is doing that free farm for the time being. Look at Tundra, by the way. Yeah, has the illusion. Okay, he's just pulling the camp. I'm trying to mess up Gladiator a little bit, but a triple stack here. So setting these up for Soul Stealer is Pexu. Arachna middle lane. Doesn't have that level 2 hardened carapace. Oh, she did actually. Interesting. I feel like she could have used that a bit sooner, to be honest. But Engineer, in the meantime, he goes down at the top lane.
There's only 2 mines over there, so Clanks won't even die if you walk through them.
Not good start here, unfortunately, for 2-0. It's already 4-0 in favor of ECX. And yeah, you mentioned the mines. They're only level 1 right now, too, so yeah, only 125 damage right here. Magic damage at that for each mine. Magnus may find them. Oh, there you go. Hey, found them.
A little bit damage. Kind of a tickle.
You need level 2 at least to be a bit, and then it kind of go from there. But okay, Ragnar here does use that hardened carapace, but oh yeah, I guess that's actually, so now that I think about it, that makes more sense. He actually does end up dying anyways again, but hardened carapace against, oh wow. He did actually get a kill on an ear, so that's good, I guess. But he also feeds a kill to Ammo Boy at the same time, so not the best trade. But I was getting out with the Pebble Stalagmites and how it works with the stun. So the hardened carapace on Arachna, if she activates it when she's stunned, it like she'll still get stunned because it's like a constant, stun.
Yep. She does. It just kind of reduced the damage that. But I mean, I feel like even with the W on, she should never die to Pebbles Arachna or Pebbles Rhapsody. I mean, they're complete magical. That's 16 magic armor he's getting. That combo should be doing what, less than 100, 120 damage to her. I mean, it shouldn't be doing that much damage.
You are right. Like on paper, it seems like it shouldn't be, but I will say I caught that. Like we see right here again. Look at that. Okay, so right here, yeah, but now Magnus especially, it's just no chance to survive that right there. So.
Yeah, see, I feel like without Magnus there though, she would have lived.
That might have been.
Maybe I'm just overjudging how much the carapace actually does, but it just feels like it that way.
Well, Pebbles does hit pretty hard, to be fair.
That's true.
Gotta keep that in mind too, and that's physical, of course. So. Not being mitigated by the hardened carapace, but clearly it's not working out as planned. I mean, again, on paper it seems like this actually would have been appropriate for the matchup, but it's just not. Now, top lane Engineer again. This Suicide Engie, he's trying, man. He's going to kick set away. You can tell he's pretty comfortable with that idea, but it's not going to be enough. TP coming in. Might have, you could argue, almost kind of saving Clanks there a little bit, but I guess it wasn't even on him, so it doesn't really matter. And Imba Boy's already 4-0-1. On this click. These GPM charts are really interesting, actually, to look at here.
Soul Stealer with no kills, right? Yeah, Soul Stealer with no kills is 440 GPM without a tower kill. I mean, that's insane. I mean, I think he's been taking triples in the jungle, so... I mean, don't get me wrong, Soul Stealer can still carry this game very well, so this will be interesting.
Yeah, he's definitely an early to mid-game carry, so the fact that he is having this good start here is... potential at least for 2-0 to maybe get something off of that, but yeah, don't rely on anything else. The second he starts to struggle a little bit, or if he gets caught, starts to die once or twice, then that really kind of goes out. Midas, he's going to survive here initially and may actually live. Look at Rhapsody. She's going so deep for this. Oh. TP's even coming in. She's trying to get it right, but the dodging from Cyrox is on point here, and he's actually going to live, and now Soul Stealer comes in to help secure the kill onto Rhapsody. So well played right there from Cyrox. Actually,
boy, would I be annoyed right now if that was me.
Oh, yeah.
Pebbles is still here, though. They can... Oh, gonna get comboed mid. He got on strength.
Oh, missed it.
Yep, gonna be okay now.
Yeah, he looked at the health pool and everything. He figured he would need at least an auto attack to get in there first. And
what is Arachna doing?
Top lane? Oh, man. That's just a sign of they're just trying anything they can. I mean, he's obviously struggling middle. Might as well send him top, I guess, but that's clearly not going to work.
He just walked up and died. I mean, of all the players to feed on the most comfortable hero in the world, Oh, fight in the jungle.
Yeah, Pebbles, is he going to live through this? Actually, no, he is going to die. That's a good job by the Legion side finding that, and they should get this Rhapsody as well. Soul Stealer. Oh, never mind. Soul Stealer goes down. Tundra coming in to help turn the kill. Pitfall does hit Rhapsody, but now Gladiator, he's in trouble, actually. Tundra going to keep chasing 5 seconds on those piercing shards. we know how much damage those can do. So he's going to use some bottle charges, but these piercing shards, as long as he hits them, oh, well, Staccato, I guess, does it too from Rhapsody. How about this Rhapsody, man? Panty's 3-1-3 and possibly going to be another kill on that chart right there. There we go. 3-1-4 now. Minus is coming in, though, trying to get the turn on the Rhapsody. One more attack. Again, here we go. The ring around the Rosie. We've seen this before. And Cyrox is going to fall. This start is just absurd for ECX now.
That was revenge right there for Panty.
Yeah.
Did the exact same thing. Clanks at the tower top. Has a 7.5-minute Thunderclaw. I hate being that negative Nancy, but it's one of those.
It is. It's one of those games. It's unfortunately been one of those series here. We're on the verge of back-to-back, really 15-minute concede victories at this rate. And, you know, with how they conceded the first game at 15 minutes, you got to think that their mindset here just isn't in it. It's going to be a pretty frustrating time. They're going to get a combo kind of right here, but not really. Minus goes down, as well as Gladiator, and now Engineer. He's too in trouble. So you can almost feel it's just at that point of they're almost going to throw themselves at them now. Just hoping to get something here, but it's very, 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 very likely going to be a victory for ECX sooner than later here, and that's again good news for them. They're winning some important matches here that they definitely needed, especially today. They needed to win both of their series here today 2-0 if they wanted to have a chance to make them top 4, and they're on the verge of doing that. So
yep,
it's good for them. Trying to recover here and doing it with the ringer in place today, so that's always a good feeling too, I'm sure.
Oh.
It's just not going to stop.
It's just
yeah, it's one of those points where I don't even bother doing the casting for, because it's like, well, here we go. It's explaining itself.
They're going to run at each other. Yeah, I don't know. It's just... I credit the ECX, though. I mean, they played very well, so...
Yeah, no, this is an ECX team that obviously is one of the more dangerous ones if they're on point like this, so... you know, like we talked about, too, they went from winning Cycle 4 to not even making top 4 in Cycle 5. And we're off to a very slow start here on the first day of yesterday, going 1-0-2. So this will put them at 3-0-2 now overall, which, again, is it's actually a fairly decent spot. They will have 9 points after we finish right here. They really are just feeding right here. 2-0.
They're giving it their all.
By the way, for those that are also wondering, I did get an update. The other series, Complexity versus Polymorph. So I guess Polymorph has just been having issues, unfortunately, just today in general. So they did reschedule their match to happen tomorrow instead. And I think, yeah, we're gonna plan to try to cover that. It's set for 1 p.m. Eastern, 1900 Central European time. So that matchup will be happening tomorrow. And so with that said, this is going to be the final game here, as the day will be coming to a conclusion because of that. So if you're wondering if we jump into the other series or not, well, there is no other series right now.
Yep. Has Sync not played yet?
No, they didn't play this weekend. They couldn't play this weekend.
Ah, okay.
So they're one of the only teams, in fact. Yeah, put up the standings here real quickly. It is just them that didn't play yet. So they start on, I think they start on Tuesday. Yeah. They face Nightmare Knights in the initial match on Tuesday, and then Fresh in the follow-up match. Excuse me, on Tuesday there, so. Gonna get their action in.
Schedule.
Yep. Go to HauntTour.com, guys. Can check out all that information for yourself. There's a couple more things I am going to talk about here as once we do wrap up to some notifications here and letting you guys know what's going to be happening here coming up. I'll wait till the game's over, though, before we get into that. But you even see them doing a Congo kill.
Why?
Yeah, right. Necessary.
10k gold above. Your Clanks is 600 GPM at 11 minutes. You've achieved the strong part of Imba Boy. He now has all he needs to win the game.
Yeah. Yeah, yesterday, too, I think it was against Nightmare Knights or... Yeah, I think it was Nightmare Knights. He actually ended up getting Clanks. I think even 2 of the games and just wrecked with him as far as his hero kill stats. And so this cycle, man, Boy's going to have some pretty ridiculous stats, at least so far, especially with his claim. So having to deal with that. And yeah, that Volt Stone that we saw today, that's going to be, again, this is one of the heroes that I would think is going to affect a bit. Amongst many more. So, I mean, that's the thing. That you got to keep in mind, guys, there's also a lot more changes coming. So,
yeah, and the Voltstone does build into the Thunderclaw, correct?
They were talking about that. So yeah, it's going to be, it builds into the lightning tree of the items. Okay. We didn't necessarily 100%. He did, so Idager did mention Thunderclaw is staying. Charged Hammer is not, however. That is being removed and being replaced ultimately with something else. But Magnus, by the way, he ran into a mine trap.
Oh, dear.
Success. I love this engineer avatar, by the way.
Ding, ding, ding,
yeah, what is that?
I don't know what it's supposed
It's
to be.
just so, like, it's like lazy, like, oh, ding, 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 ding. Just doing my thing. I don't know. I don't even know. Yeah, bling, bling. Oh, that's the Soul Stealer avatar, yeah.
Well, I like the engineer one. Just make some random noises.
Yeah.
I'm all about random noises.
All about the random noise.
All right.
Speaking of avatars, going sell out here. No, but Paragon Witch Slayer did just come out, the newest Paragon. Again, it's the pair. Yeah, you already got it?
Yep.
Nice.
All the upgrades. We're good to go.
Nice. The Paragon avatar is obviously, guys, it is for the benefit of the competitive scene. It increases the prize pools and everything, and goes back to support the Han competitive scene. So, and that's why I definitely like to stress those being or happening or coming out. And they honestly just are really cool avatars. I've been very pleased with all of them here that have come out. The Witch Slayer being the newest one. So check that out. I believe there's, what, 2 more going to be happening, I think, to look forward to. I forget which heroes they are.
I think one isn't a support, if I remember correctly.
I think one might be Wretched Hag.
Yeah, that one sounds
Yeah,
right.
one's Wretched Hag, and I think another one was actually Puppet Master. I think that those are the 2 left. So.
Yeah, that sounds about right. I'm excited for both those. They've just all been supports so far. I was hoping for some, like, fun carry or something, but, you know, more supports, more win.
Yeah, very true. How have you been liking the new pick mode, by the way?
I like it, but I would rather them just add 2 bans to all pick. Each team gets 2 bans, and I think it would just be totally fine.
So just have the captain or whoever's in that
exactly.
top slot.
Just have 2 bans, and just get rid of the heroes that you don't like. And I mean, I think that would be the big thing. And then it would, you know, for like Frostburn, they'd be able to see, oh wow, okay, Tremble's getting banned every single game. You know, let's look at, you know, stuff like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No,
kind
I
of give
see
them
that.
an idea of what was too strong, and you know what gets picked a lot, et cetera, et cetera.
Of course. All right, guys. Well, there we go. Conversation to finish off the match right there. But ECX, surprise, surprise, they do win it, and they go 2-0 over 2-0 here, the team that is. So again, just quickly updating the standings for you guys to get that good visual on Hunter.com. You can check it out anyways as well. But that means today we are going to be coming to a conclusion here. So as we're kind of talking about, so the other series that, again, was happening at this time, did it get rescheduled to tomorrow? They're having some technical